So I want to explain to what just happened. I am in this beautiful place on vacation, a little staycation with my family, and I agreed to participate in a Santa Monica College Emeritus meeting and talk about the upcoming election and who I was supporting. And I was treated with such vitriol and hostility by the white, mostly female liberal women who were in the class. I can't say I've ever encountered anything like that before from people who call themselves tolerant. Check yourselves, huh?
Man is facing charges after he allegedly attacked a stranger in a grocery store for wearing a Trump hat. 60-year-old Robert Yacht was arrested following the incident at Tops Friendly Markets in Bath on Friday. Police say Yacht punched the victim in the mouth and head multiple times. The victim's teeth broke and their mouth became bloody because of the attack. Yacht and the victim had never met prior to this attack. Yacht is being charged with felony second-degree assault and fourth-degree criminal mischief, a misdemeanor. Yacht is currently being held at the Steuben County Jail.
Hancock City Police say they need your help to find someone who could have caused a string of incidents over the weekend.
The cases range from vandalism to a hit and run involving an ATV. TV6's Vinny Lavia joins us in the studio to break down what we know. Vinny.
Grace, Cody, the Hancock Police Department is asking the community to help identify a suspect in a string of incidents in the city yesterday. The incidents are 2 vehicle vandalizations and a hit and run. All 3 are suspected to be politically motivated. In all 3, the suspect was driving an ATV four-wheeler. The hit and run was at a residence on Anthony Street at roughly 5:45 in the afternoon. An 80-year-old resident was setting up a Donald Trump support signs in his yard. According to the police, the driver had pulled out the signs, and when the resident tried to put them back, the driver came back into the yard and ran the resident over. The resident is now at Portage Health in critical condition.
We're not sure what could happen. Could he die from these injuries? Possible. If there's anybody out there that has any information on the person driving this four-wheeler, please call the Hancock Police Department.
You can call the department at
Yeah, we got to talk about something today because there was another incident of these so tolerant left, right? Because that's what they claim to be, tolerant and loving folks. Not really. Another incident of them losing their minds because somebody supports Trump. And I said this time and time again, it's all about love and positivity until you disagree, right? It's all about diversity, diversity, diversity. You know, we love diversity. We love everything and everybody until it comes to diversity of ideas. I'm telling you, it's the same song and dance every single time. I'm going to play this clip of this white liberal woman absolutely losing her mind over a black woman saying that basically she ain't supporting Kamala, she rocking with Trump. Yeah, this white woman, you know, honestly, I think these white liberals, I feel like they still think that they own us black people. So like when we buck the system, when we say no, like they're offended. Like we're supposed to say how high when they ask us to jump. Like we supposed to yes and master to them still. I'm serious. Some of y'all probably think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's stuff like this with these white liberals where I'm like, bro, y'all think y'all own us still. You don't. Check out this clip. Let's dive in.
So I really like so I called it right. Am I a liberal? Do I disagree? Are you a Democrat? Yes, I am. Okay. So the only people so I work for the government. The only people who ever challenge
why did you stop yourself in your conversation?
Just shut the It means that you understand what someone is saying. Okay. I think we know it. Is a sex offender and accused of espionage, indicted for espionage. Like I said, the only people who ever challenge me are white Democrat women. I am a 35-year national security expert.
No, stop.
National security expert.
Oh, you're so smart.
Who you are. Okay.
Everybody can believe in what they want to believe.
No.
Thank you.
Will you tell her we were having a private conversation said before she came over in my face saying, am I serious? So no, don't talk to me. Talk to her. You and I already know. You and I already know who is the one. Yeah, you and I already know. So take your attention right over here. Right over here. Denial. Watch out, lady. You're trying me. You're trying me. Anata. No. Why do you keep looking at me when she's the one agitating it? No. If you're going to be a mediator, then do it correctly. Address the person who you clearly see got up and got in my face. Man, go sit down somewhere. Right. Placating to these people. Right.
Oh man. Oh boy. I can tell that white liberal lady, she didn't grow up in no hood. And anybody who grew up in the hood knows what I'm talking about. Because you get in somebody's face like that, if you're from the hood, we all know how that ends. We all know, okay? Hey, listen, there's even places that even if you ain't from the hood, like, we all know how that ends. I'm not saying it's right, but the fact remains, anybody that lived in the hood, and I can only speak on the hood because that's where I grew up at, okay? But anybody that knows or lived in the hood knows, you get in somebody's face like that, you better be prepared for the consequences. Now, once again, I ain't saying it's right, but the fact still remains. We all know what would happen. So this lady's name is Anita Catchings, and I want to play this other clip that she posted on her X account. Matter of fact, I'll just put it up on the screen. This is her X account if you guys want to go give her a follow right there. Oh, wait, put it back on. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So if you want to go give her a follow, it's right there on your screen. All right. Pause it if you need to. But I want to play this clip of her explaining how this entire situation kind of went down. And I mean, it's honestly crazy and mind boggling like that. These white liberals, man, feel like they still own us, and they wonder why we vote Republican. They accuse Republicans of doing and being exactly what they are and exactly what they do. They accuse Republicans of being mean and nasty people. Well, that looked like a white liberal woman being mean and nasty, didn't it? They accuse Republicans of wanting to put us back in chains. Well, it seemed like that lady thought, well, you're black. Why are you speaking like that? You know, it kind of seemed like she felt like they still own us. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect example. But with that being said, let's jump into this clip of Miss Anita Catchings explaining this entire situation. Check it out.
We get our coffee, pastries, we take our seats, and we're sitting at the table. We're kind of mulling over some of the questions and answers from the interview. And at some point I say, you know, as a conservative woman, I could never vote for Kamala Harris because of, and I gave reasons, right? And then this white woman sitting next to me leans over. And this is where you will see the first video pick up when she leans into me, so much so that I have to pull back, right? And she says, unless she's running against a convicted felon, a criminal. So rather than be triggered by this, I just retort with a joke. But now I say you can't joke with liberals, because when they say something, they mean it. And they don't find the humor in anything, or they don't get it when you're trying to de-escalate things and just really, you just need to come out and say, stay in your lane. You know, you need to just be aggressive. So I said to her, I said, oh, you mean like the criminal that she currently serves with, Joe Biden? So, you know, my table, we laugh. It was, you know, it was a little funny, but that set her off. You know, you would think that she'd have the wherewithal to just say, you know what, all right. But no, she said, are you serious? She came in my face. Are you serious? You really aren't kidding, are you? And I said, no, I'm not kidding. I'm serious. And she said, for real? And I said, for real, for real. So then she, you know, and then we're just kind of, you know, having this back and forth. And I asked her, I said, why is it always the white female liberals who challenge me, who feel that it is their duty and their responsibility to lecture people on how they should vote? Why is it always you guys? So then that set her off, and I kind of knew that it would, right? And so we're just going back and forth. And then she proceeds to tell us how uneducated we are, because that's what they go to, right? You're uneducated. You don't know any better. We need to tell y'all how to think. We need to tell you guys how to vote.
And I said this just the other day, and I said this about Mark Cuban. When you start disagreeing, when they start getting frustrated, that's when their true feelings come out. She basically tried to call this black woman dumb. Oh, you're uneducated. Mark Cuban tried to call any woman who didn't want to listen to him or Kamala weak and stupid. Joe Biden called anybody who doesn't support his side of the party garbage and trash. See what I'm saying? Like when they get cornered, their true feelings come out. All that love and positivity, all that fluffy BS, it goes right out the window, and their true feelings come out. See, the side that always tries to push this love and positivity stuff, one of the ways you know that they aren't really about love and positivity is those reasons right there that I just described. But then also the fact that they have to tell you that all the time, right? That they have to tell you that, oh, I'm so caring and the other side is so mean. If you were so caring, you wouldn't have to tell us anything. We would just feel it, you know? We would know. But I just found that interesting. I just wanted to interject a little bit there. Carry on, Miss Catchings.
Right. So, so she tells me what her job is. She's some high security person, whatever, which is kind of scary because people who have that kind of access and authority, they are very partisan and they are unhinged. And you can only imagine how maybe untrustworthy they might be in their jobs. But so she goes on to tell me this. I then do go in on her and I tell her I don't really give a crap who you are, what you are. So then that's where the video kind of picks up. What you won't see is that, so the manager comes over, he's trying to bring calm to the situation, but he's only talking to me. He's not talking to her. She's unaffected by anybody. No one dares talk to her, even though they know that she knows when to stay quiet and when to bite. She has that ability, right? Me, no. I'm just going to come at you. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to challenge you. Why is this woman sitting here and she just attacked me, blah, 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 right? So the manager asks her friend, I'm quiet. The manager asks her friend what happened. Her friend tells the manager they were having a private conversation and my girlfriend went left. She did. She went off on the woman. She tells the manager this. He makes the decision to have them move. Okay, so he understands at this point she's the aggressor. He didn't see the other time she got in my face, but he understands she clearly started this exchange, this volatile exchange. So they're moving. That's fine. I'm wondering why she's even allowed to stay in the restaurant, right? So what you will not see is that my friend stopped recording it because we thought the whole thing was over. But no, She comes back to the table and she gets in my face one last time to tell me, and for the record, I am not a white liberal, whatever. I don't know. I just saw black. I just went, the whole thing was a blur. I don't even know if she said that. It sounded like she said it. I don't know. I just had to tell myself, net. I just got up. And, but I knew, look, even though I know what she wanted. She wanted me to hit her. I'm not going to hit you. I got too much to lose, girl. I'm just like you. I got way too much to lose. But the moment you put your hands on me, I'm going to let you have all this. And I told the manager that. And do you know what he said to me? He's like, well, threats aren't going to help the situation. No, what would help is if you asked her to leave, because even though you have separated her from us, the woman still came over here. And I'm letting you know that if you do not do something right now, if you do not get her out of this restaurant, she is going to feel the weight, because it's just not going to go right. right? So he handled that. Tata's manager handled that poorly. But what I want to add to end this whole thing, what frustrated me the most was that I just felt like I'm having to defend myself from this woman. I'm having to defend myself from some black guy who is telling me to calm down, but isn't telling her, and he sees the whole thing. What, are you afraid of her? Is that it? Why? Why are you afraid of her? And then I'm having to defend myself against a manager who basically, he knows that she's the aggressor, and then he has the audacity to say to her, thank you for moving. Thank you for moving. Okay. So I'm having to check him because he's not managing the whole thing correctly. He actually underestimated her because she came back to the table and proceeded to attack me once again.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, when you corner these folks, man, their true feelings come out. They really do. And you saw it in the clip there. You saw that woman get in this black lady's face because she said she wasn't supporting Kamala. In what world is that even okay? In another thing, like, she was having, Miss Catchings was having a private conversation. Now, granted, yeah, she probably could have heard it. They were pretty close. But she's having a conversation with the people at her table. And this liberal woman decided to butt into the conversation as if she has anything to do with it. But once again, these Democrats, man, they feel like they still own black people. So when they see a black person talking like that, it shakes them up. It makes them angry. And you see it all the time. You see it all the time. All the time. I've played clips like this in the past of white people trying to teach black people about why we shouldn't be supporting Trump. Oh no, you're just uneducated. Like, what? So you calling me stupid? Oh man, it's just wild, man. It's wild stuff. But hey, I guess it's what we expect from the left at this point. You know, this is who they are, and we know that, even though they try to hide it all the time and put it on us and say we're the mean, nasty, and terrible people. It's really them. And here is just another example of it. Thanks for tuning in as always. Shout out to Miss Anita Catchings. Peace and love. I'm out.